For this semester, I'm looking forward to all the skills we will be learning in class and going over them like we have been. Hopefully we'll keep having full days. That's a big prayer of mine. Hopefully just a few blizzards will pass. Going over IV administration and inserting them. Going over trauma and soft tissue injuries with bleeding and burns involved. That's a really big subject I love to get into, and I'm really looking forward to it. And after this airways chapter, airway is fun and all, but to me it's nothing compared to trauma and going over burns or soft tissue injury. I think it's gonna be fun going over all this stuff, learning it in more detail than we did in EMT class. I would like to have more videos where Jared sends out of him talking over the subject, because it gives a good look of what we're going over in our chapter. And he frames it in a way of what we need to know, but at the same time for us needing to go through the chapter and go through and read it. My favorite thing so far has been intubation and learning how to do that skill in particular. It has been really interesting getting to be all hands-on and learning in person. I will be going to class more often to try to learn in person, because that is the best way I learn, is through in-person teaching and practicing skills over and over and over until it's hammered home. So I'll likely be up there at the school a lot more often. At the end of all this, we're going over some pharmacology, which is a bit of a struggle for me. I am still learning how to get it all under hands and practicing it more and more. And going over the subject and talking about it with people is really helpful as well. Just going over the subjects with each other, bouncing around ideas, kind of helps us learn in that way. So those are my goals and expectations of the semester. Hopefully we all pass, make it to the next semester. Those are my expectations. I'm looking forward to being in class with everybody more often and going over the skills that we're supposed to learn.